Bamzooki Street Rules. The Zooks have hit the pavements and the competition could get ugly as the teams try and do anything they can to avoid elimination. So, who's in the mix this week?
Hey, we're the Zooksters. Hi, we're Team Bantis.
Hi, we're Team Iron Platoon.
Hi, we're Team Dragon Force.
Yeah!
Street race selected. Maintain radio silence. He's on his way.
The authorities are warning citizens to stay off the streets and to be on the alert for strange activity. Police have issued a description of an elderly man said to be extremely athletic. The man is believed to be connected with an underground organisation called Bamzooki. So far, no one has been apprehended.
And that's the way we'd like to keep it. From a cast of thousands, 4 more Zooks have made the cut. It takes skill and talent to make it to these championships. Look and learn, Zooksters. Here's the lineup. On the inside, it's the Zookster. Can I say we're all Zooksters here? Next up, it's Dragon Force. I mean, come on, someone get that Zooka salad. In lane 3, we have Iron Platoon. Now, that is one mean bit of cutlery. And finally, it's Bantis. He's the wide boy of the competition. He could be a contender. Well, a blistering start from Iron Platoon in lane 3. He leads, followed by Bantis, Dragon Force and the Zookster bringing up the rear. What a great start from Iron Platoon. And here we see the Zooks all on their own. No help from their teams in this race. And it's Iron Platoon who doesn't need any help. He leads there from Bantis. What a superb start from Iron Platoon. Skittering along now into the left-hander. Bantis in second. He's clear of Dragon Force in third. No sign of the Zookster. But here comes Iron Platoon. And look at this design. Oh, but look at that from Bantis going wide there. Has Dragon Force closed the gap? Well, that was a mistake, but no mistakes from Iron Platoon. His team will be delighted as he enters this final straight. A superb performance. Absolutely perfectly designed for this course. He heads to the finishing line. That is an easy win. Well done, first place. Here in second, it's Bantis. He's well clear of Dragon Force. No challenge there. Bantis, he's been on his own from the start, really. He crosses in second place. So Dragon Force taking third. Not so quick, but he is big, looks strong, could come into play later on. Where is the Zookster? Well, here he is. Oh dear, finishing a disappointed fourth. Could be a bit of a target for Iron Platoon. So Iron Platoon gets who to choose in the next round, and I know my money is on.
All right then, teams, follow me. I'm liking your confidence, but I hope you've got your tactic hats on as this lift takes us down to the Bamzooki layer. Guido, as winner of this street race, you get to decide who your first opponent is going to be. I'll remind you of all the Zooks on the way down.
Rocket-powered tuning fork Iron Platoon is lightning fast, but who will he challenge? Dragon Force? I suspect he's got some brute strength under those fabulous ear flaps. And you can't write off the Zookster. He's light and could dance around the opposition. And what about Bantis? Yeah, he's a speed freak, but some teams like a challenge.
Hello, and welcome to the lair, level 1. You are very welcome, but I must stress, no mess this week, please.
Oh, he's turned into a right clean freak since we had this massive party last week. Man, those Zooks sure know how to party. Guido, who's it going to be and why?
Zookster, because they didn't do too well in the street race and they were quite slow.
So Iron Platoon versus Zookster. Do you think you're faster than them, you're stronger than them?
Faster and probably stronger.
Okay, well, let's see if there's method in your Zook-based madness. Feast your eyes on this.
Ah, it's Super Sumo and Feasty. I've heard of treat 'em mean to keep 'em keen, but that's ridiculous.
Super Sumo is about one thing and one thing only. Strength. Show 'em, beastie. Looks like Mimi has got the upper hand, which just goes to prove that attitude and manoeuvrability are also important. Push your opponent out of the ring and into the spike pit, and you've won. If both Zooks leave the ring, then the first to fall is out. Ooh, the things he'll do for love.
So, Guido, it's Super Sumo. Are you wrestling with your decision, or are you super happy?
I'm super happy.
Confident?
Yeah, you've got the chat all right, but words mean nothing when the countdown begins.
Iron Platoon up against the Zookster. Is it the mismatch it appears on paper? Well, I'd say the answer's yes, because the only reason Zooks are still in this is the first layer of poles haven't dropped yet. And I'd be worried when they do, which is now, and he's gone.
It's got to be the fastest contest ever. Well done.
Wow.
So, Iron Platoon, you take that one.
I think there are going to be some bruised Zooks tomorrow. I hear arnica cream's very good.
So round 2, will it be over as quick as the first? Zookster will be hoping not. And yet again, Iron Platoon pushes Zookster up against the poles. But hang on, this time Zookster putting up more of a fight. Well, not so much a fight, more running away from Iron Platoon. And the second row of poles go, and they head to the edge and over! Both gone.
Well, that's too close to call from where I'm standing. Let's go to the fourth official.
Well, have a look at this. As they fall, Zookster manages to claw on, which means Iron Platoon is the first to pass the red line.
That means it all hangs on round 3.
Indeed, this is the decider. How's it going to play out? We're about to find out. They head to the middle. They begin their little circular dance. Iron Platoon trying to push Zookster to the edge. And he's managed. And Zookster's going over. No! Zookster is somehow just hanging on. Unbelievable. Oh, but he couldn't do it. Iron Platoon takes it.
Amber, the Zookster was just muscled out there, so it's time to adopt your poker face. You're playing for survival in the Eliminator.
Well, the Zookster just couldn't quite hang on in there, but Iron Platoon is through.
So, 2 new Zooks step up to do the sumo, but one of you will be heading for the same fate as the Zookster. Sorry, but she's in charge today.
What do you mean, just today? Teams, ready to show us what you've got?
All right, then. Show away.
Well, I'm watching Bantis up against Dragon Force. And Dragon Force clearly the bigger of these two Zooks and starts to push Bantis towards the edge. Oh dear, down go the poles and Bantis, well, what kind of tactic's this? He seems to be hanging on, what's he trying to do? Entice Dragon Force over? Well, it hasn't worked.
So, a very clear winner there. Congratulations, you've won that one. Well done.
So, Bantis, can you claw it back in the second round?
Yeah.
Of course you can. Round 2.
Well, they look confident. Maybe they've got a better tactic this time. Off they go. Is Bantis going to put up a better fight, or is he going to try and throw himself off again? Well, to be fair, he is putting up a much better fight, but Dragon Force seems to be really designed for pushing, and he's getting him closer to the edge. Great support from the teams. Oh, it's getting close now. Dragon Force on top of Bantis. Closer to the edge, round they go. Oh, this is close. Bantis goes, Dragon Force goes.
Well, what happened there? That was too close to call, I think. Let's go to the fourth official.
Well, it was incredibly close. They both fall at the same time. Remember, it's who crosses the red line first. Dragon Force did. Bantis takes it.
Well done, mate. You know what? I could play this game. I reckon I'd look pretty cool as a sumo wrestler.
Oh yeah, I'd really see one of those big fat nappies.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Round 3.
This is the decider. How is this going to play out? What are the tactics going to be? Well, look at this. Bantis goes underneath Dragon Force again. Is he going to try and flip him over in true sumo style? Looks like he is. Looks like he has. Ooh. Well, superb tactics there from Bantis. He flipped Dragon Force off the sumo table. Dragon Force reaches the red line first and is heading for the eliminator.
Wow, if you blinked, you would have missed that round. Well done to Bantis. You are flying first class through to level 2. How are you feeling?
Very good.
Well done, mate, which means Dragon Force, you're flying economy, I'm afraid. You're going to meet the Zookster in the eliminator.
Who'd have thought it, Bantis seeing off Dragon Force? That's a shock in my book.
You know, there's nothing fresher than a bit of pressure.
Have you swallowed a rhyming dictionary?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pressure Pusher is the ultimate test of Zook and Zookster. Shout attack to push the barrel into your opponent's half and retreat to return home. Pick your moment and attack again.
Attack!
To win, the barrel must be over the line and you must be safe on your side. Get caught in your opponent's zone when the klaxon goes and you're out. Simple, eh? Well, it would be if you knew how much time you had.
Team Zookster, Team Dragon Force. Take your places.
It's time to board the train at the elimination station. Okay, that's my last rhyme, I promise. It's making a frown. Here comes your countdown.
Well, if you ask me, this looks one-sided. Look at the size of Dragon Force up against the Zookster, and well, for once in my life, I'm proved to be right. Dragon Force gets the barrel firmly into Zookster's zone. And well, Zookster's struggling to even push the barrel. Well, she looks worried, and she's a right to be. Dragon Force happily retreating. Comes again, though, now. Doesn't even let the barrel get into his half. Easily pushes the Zookster back. What are they going to do? Oh, my goodness, what's Dragon Force doing? He's bouncing. He's flipping himself all over the place, and this is giving Zookster almost unbelievably the chance to get back in this. What is Dragon Force doing? Strictly Come Dancing is until Saturday, mates. Unbelievable. He's all over the place. Zookster, he's got the barrel in Dragon Force's half. She can't believe it. I can't believe it. What is Dragon Force going to do? Well, he's got himself back down, but how much time has he got? None! He's got no time! It's over!
Oh, once Dragon Force flipped over, he couldn't get back on his feet, which means the winner and going through to the next round is the Zookster. Well done, Amber.
Team Dragon Force, you had a good Zook, but all good things must come to an end. Let's nuke that Zook.
Definitely funnier than the gunge tank option.
Oh, get it. Hello? It's the RSPZ.
Who?
The Royal Society for Protection of Zooks.
Oh, tell him to hold.
Okay, could you hold, please?
And whilst Team Dragon Force have the bitter taste of defeat in their mouths, let's see what resident Zook expert Dr. Vigo is munching on.
I love broccoli. Go ahead and judge me, but it is my favorite food, with its irony goodness and its stalky greenness. However, despite my most intensive research into Zooks, I must admit, I do not know what their favorite food is. Zooks are very shy of their table manners. After all, they have nowhere to tuck in their napkin. We are very privileged today, though, because I have had a little word with the Predator here, and I have convinced him to take part in a little taste test. Okay, Predator, get tasting. Okay, so straight away he has made a beeline for the macaroni cheese, but no, he is not interested. I happen to have heard on the grapevine that the Predator is lactose intolerant, so it's no wonder that he is not going for the chocolate mousse. Now, this leaves just two more potential dishes, the boiled spinach here and my roast lunch. Mr. Predator, sir, I would just remind you that the boiled spinach is very good for you. You know, the more you eat, the bigger you will become and the stronger. Wow, Predator, that is impressive and terrifying. You know what? I will have this lovely chocolate mousse for my Sunday lunch. Yes, chocolate mousse with broccoli sprinkles. Super yummy.
Ugh, rather you than me, Doc. What has been tasty, though, is the action so far. After a massive win for Iron Platoon in the street race, he got to grips with the Zookster in sumo. Bantis and Dragon Force wrestled in the ring, with Bantis proving to be the heavyweight. So the Zookster and Dragon Force were under pressure in a shock eliminator that left Dragon Force flatter than a pancake. So it's Iron Platoon, Bantis and the Zookster in the time trials.
So here we are, welcome to level 2. Now you've already seen Dragon Force have been sent on their way, and the same is going to happen for one of you, Zooks. But your fate lies in the hands of time.
Yep, that clock is ticking.
Watch it and weep, it's Boulder Dash. It's a cracking one, this. And don't worry about Mimi, she might play the damsel in distress. You're just lazy, really.
The aim of Boulder Dash is to get to the top and rescue Mimi. Shout go to tackle the first ramp. Make it to the next level and shout go to take on ramp 2. The higher you go, the harder it gets. Time your run to avoid the boulders and don't dawdle, the clock's ticking. Because if you don't make it, poor Mimi.
Okay, here's how it plays out today. The 2 best Zooks go up to level 3 to the rooftop finale. The worst Zook is history.
Scared, Barney?
A little bit, yeah.
Iron Platoon, are you ready? Good luck. Let's play Boulder Dash.
Well, we know Iron Platoon is a quick Zook. How's he going to deal with ramps and boulders? Well, pretty well is the answer. He's at the first level.
Go!
And off he goes again. And again, dealing pretty well with the boulders. They seem to just bounce off him. He's at the second level, and this is really quick. Gets hit there. Oh, and gets hit again. But no, he's through. He's up. Mimi rescued. Job done.
Wow, what a race. Iron Platoon, that was very pacey. Satisfied?
Yeah.
That was rapid. Will the second Zook be any faster? It's time to find out.
James, we've just seen Iron Platoon complete Boulder Dash very quickly. Do you think that Bantis is faster?
Yeah, hopefully.
Well, let's see if you can put your money where your mouth is. Let's play Boulder Dash.
Well, in my humble opinion, Bantis is going to have to go some to beat Iron Platoon. But let's see. I suppose the one thing he's got is he's very low, so the boulders are rolling over the top of him, and he's made it to the first platform. He's on his way up the second one. Well, he's not as quick as Iron Platoon, but you know, if he can get to the top, it's going to give him a fighting chance. He's dealing with the boulders okay. This is a pretty good performance from Bantis, but oh, it looks like he's got himself caught there. Yes, Bantis has got himself caught on the side. Disaster! What can they do about that? Well, absolutely nothing. Bantis stuck fast. Well, he is inching his way up very slowly, but the clock now is ticking down. Well, I suppose he's out of the way of the boulders, if nothing else, but it's so slow. I don't think he's going to make it. Oh, but he's been freed by a boulder, which has knocked him down a bit. So can he get there? There's literally seconds left. He's really struggling, but I think he's going to do it. Oh, he's done it. Oh, that was close.
Well, I'm glad it's a time trial. That could have taken 4 hours to get him up there, couldn't it? But Bantis finally made it. James, you happy with that performance?
Yeah.
So, the first 2 Zooks have stepped up to the plate and they have both rescued Mimi. There's a lot of work for the Zooks to do. Will they do it? Let's find out. Amber, the Zookster has to rescue Mimi faster than Iron Platoon or Bantis to secure your place in the finale. There are 9 million people watching. Are you nervous?
A little bit.
Oh, good. You should be able to handle this. Can you do it?
Yeah, I think so.
Best of luck.
Well, this is going to have to be some performance from Zookster. He's got to get up quicker than Bantis. Goes between those boulders pretty well, actually, and has made the first level. So far, so good.
Go.
They must have seen a gap. But oh no, that's no gap. That's a boulder, and that has flipped over. Zookster, I think. Zookster on his back. Oh, disaster for the team. They look aghast as Zookster flails around. Well, it's very nifty breakdancing, but this is neither the time nor the place for dancing. And he's being knocked now all the way down the ramp. Well, Zookster seems
That's
to
not
have a
easy uphill.
flipper on his
Yeah,
back,
come on,
you'd
a
have
bit of support
thought.
for the Zook. Come on.
That would be able to flip him over. But the clock is now ticking away and it's looking like a very slim chance of making it through.
Come on, you must...
Well,
that might
a
have helped.
combination of the flipper
Okay, I'm
and the
struggling.
balls have flipped him over and he's got a second chance, but look at the clock. It's ticking away. He's only at the first level and you don't get any points for headstands.
Oh dear, Mimi's flipped out again.
Well, it's goodbye to Mimi, and I think it's going to be goodbye to Zookster as well. Let's get confirmation of that.
Well, I think we know what's coming. Iron Platoon and Bantis both made it to the top and the Zookster, well, didn't.
So, Team The Zookster, it didn't really work out for you there, did it? Unfortunately, it's the end of the road for you now. Do you have any regrets about what you've done, or are you happy?
Not really, liking the way he is.
Exactly. He's a funny character, you know. Maybe a bigger flipper next time, that might help. But he did well.
Well, when we say your game is over, we actually mean it's over and out. And don't say we didn't warn you. Zap that Zook.
Oh, lovely. So he put in an explosive performance in that one, I think we would say. Well, he might need some serious reconstructive surgery, actually.
Oh, well, thankfully there's a doctor in the house, although I don't think I trust him with a scalpel.
Today, I am proud to announce the launch of my new scholarship fund for budding zoologists. Wow, that must be the first applicant already. Hello? Who is this?
Hello, Arnas Propuras Aucho.
Yes, and I'm Professor Ed.
And you are both zoologists?
Oh, dee.
Well, zoologists might be stretching the truth a bit.
Oi, aha, das ist gut.
Wow, this is really exciting. So, tell me, what have you got to show me?
Aber du Rührplagger Suspas Müxuk.
Yes, it's the prickly zook of southern Mexico. I'll get it out now.
Wait a minute. That zook looks very familiar to me. In fact, that zook looks suspiciously like Mimi in a sombrero.
I told you we wouldn't get away with this. We've been busted now, haven't we? I suppose that prize out the question now, is it?
Oh, no. You can have your prize. Yes, you can have your prize now. Here is your prize. There, enjoy your prize. This is the rare moon-faced zook of my behind. Who were those weirdos?
Yep, you can talk, Doc. So what's the story so far? After Dragon Force flew out and fell flat in the head-to-heads, Iron Platoon cruised through Boulder Dash and Bantis took an unusual route to rescue Mimi, but the Zookster got nowhere near and was turfed out of the competition. So it's Iron Platoon and Bantis in the finale.
Teams, you could have the chance of making it to the semis. Can you smell the victory? Or is that just you, Barney?
Yeah, sorry about that. Oh, level 3. Good. This is what's known as rooftop warfare, fellas, and it's happening right down there. The big question is, can your Zooks handle the dizzy heights? Never mind the ice caps or the rising sea levels, this is the finale.
Let's take a closer look at the course. Well, from the start, it's up the ramps, easier said than done. Turn and through the sliding doors, and then into Aerial Alley, which will be under cannon fire, across the reactor core and into your pipeline, where the traffic will be coming the other way. Get past that, and you've got Snapple Jacks nipping at your heels before the final turn and the Colossi. If you can get past them, you're the winner. Well, it's easy.
So, Team Iron Platoon, lots to get through down there. Anything scare you?
No.
Really? Not even the Colossi?
No.
You're gonna get past them? You are quite quick, okay.
Team Bantis, do you think you're versatile to make it to the finish first?
Yep.
How do we feel about today's Zooks? What do you reckon?
I think that Bantis is going to be absolutely fine with this one. Even with pipeline, with all the boulders coming down, absolutely nail it.
Well, we're going to find out, but I've got to say, I think Iron Platoon, you know, he's got a bit of a body that swings around things, he's fast as well. It's going to be a close one, isn't it? Should we find out what's going to happen? Let's play the finale.
Well, Bantis and Iron Platoon started the show, finishing first and second, and here they are in the finale, battling for a place in the semis. And it's Iron Platoon, the quicker of the two, makes his way through the sliding doors. Bantis giving chase. Both dealt with that quite well. How are they going to get on with the cannons and the poles? Well, Iron Platoon's so quick he's through before they've even fallen and across the reactor core. Brilliant! Bantis struggling there to get across the poles, but he's done okay. How does Platoon deal with the boulders? Well, he's being buffeted. Can Bantis eat into that lead? He's across the reactor core now, but Iron Platoon is through and into the Stapplejacks. Oh, look at that! Thrown up in the air, and surely this gives Bantis the chance to close the gap, but he can't get past those final boulders, and Iron Platoon is through and heading into the Colossi. Well, he's so quick, he's through that first one. Bantis giving chase, but it's all in vain. Iron Platoon wins it.
I think we have to make some noise for the winners of today's grand finale. I give you Iron Platoon.
Iron performance from Iron Platoon. He's through to the semis.
Team Bantis, it all went wrong there in the finale. What happened?
It just wasn't fast enough.
Well, this might be the only time that we're going to be nice to you. We're going to throw you a lifeline. If your result from the street race earlier on is fast enough, you could still get through to the semis as one of the fastest losers. Let's have a look at the scoreboard and see how you get on.
Well, these are the times to beat. How quick was Bantis? Well, more than quick enough. He's the fastest loser so far, which means it's goodbye to Wheedly Monster. Sorry, mate.
That was awesome. Kind of makes up for the gruesome eliminations, eh?
Yeah.
Have you recovered yet?
Yeah, I got a bit overexcited, I think. I think it was the thought of me in a sumo nappy that did it. What?
Nothing. I'm just relieved you stopped all that rhyming nonsense.
Yeah?
Join us next time for all the Zook action we can cram in, plus a little bit more.
And don't forget, there's plenty more super duper spooper cooper super duper Zook action on the website. I'm just using rhyming words. Well, it's nice.
All right, well, tell me this without rhyming.
Okay.
Which show rules?
Bamzooki Street Rules!
Not again.
Hello, fellow Zooksters. Wow, so many freaky Zooks have already been sent to the Bamzooki website. Some of them are really, really weird. Some of them don't even look like Zooks. Check them out on Zook TV. We'll go on and do it!
Your time is up.
Who's got what it takes to be crowned the winner of this year's Junior MasterChef? Catch the first semi-final Wednesday at 4:35 CBBC on BBC One.
How did the roboids take over the planet? The answers lie in the archive. Go to the CBBC website and click on Mission 2110.
As a Viking, you've got to leave a lasting impression. My secret weapon? This war paint gives me maximum impact. Every time.
I was a fox until I got smallpox. That's why I use this great cover-up. Gorgeous!
Egypt is hot, but flaky skin is not. Made from mashed up dead people, it makes my skin feel alive.
The past, warts and all. Brand new horrible histories coming soon to CBBC.
Get the horrible histories look.